Om Shakti, sir. Sir, you have written a book called God in Human Form. What inspired you to write that book?
Omsakthi, Bangaru Amma. There was a time when I was getting absent-minded quite frequently and forgetting things. When I looked at it, I reflect on it now, it was basically work pressure. I was working in the bank, financial institution. So we have like goals, targets, and KPIs, and especially month end, where the pressure gets to you, the manager is on you, breathing down your neck, and then you have to monitor your staff. And as Amma was slowly giving me more responsibilities in the corporate world and climbing up the corporate ladder, this pressures came. So I told myself, no, I got to go and see Amma. So I went to see Amma. And I said, Amma, Mardi are very forgetful. Amma. So Amma just said, write it down. So I was just pondering on that. And okay, so what do I do now since Amma had said it? So I got this small notebook. And for example, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? So today itself, I just in point form, I'll just write down the important stuff. Don't forget this and all that. So I just put Omsakthi there and just write down the points, and then I will just keep it in my shirt pocket, right? So throughout the day, I'll just take it out and I look at it. So that kind of like improved that I don't forget things. Of course, there's just too many things that once you get into the office, then okay, that is being absent-minded, forgetfulness, so I must say right. But what about the stress side, the worry side, the pressure side? It kind of really affects you. So I started reading, taking out Ammas Aruvathur, which is to me the foundation of everything. So in the Aruvathurs, Amma made me like, no, they have tons of Aruvathurs out there. But Amma made me like, once you start really trusting Amma, believing in Amma, she kind of like, holds your hand and just brings you along. And she kind of like put me on to the Aruvathurs on the soul, on the Amma. So there are tons of Aruvathur on the Amma. And this Amma is interesting because in 2013, we wanted to have a national milk pot procession in Malaysia. Amma has come to Malaysia twice, 1990 and 2007. And 2013, we wanted to have a national milk pot procession, get all the people to whatever vows, whatever prayers they had, when we carry the milk pot is something like they want to get the prayers answered. And then, when everybody is wearing red, so that would be like a promotion that, these people are so united, they're all in red, one color. It's like propagating Amma's teachings and all that, Because in Malaysia, it's a multi-society. There are many, many races here, many different religions and all that. So we went to see Amma, and Amma said, in Tamil, she said, Anma onnu sollal. So we were wondering, Anma onnu sollala. I mean, Amma is Parampur, she's God, no? So she knows. But you see, when Amma goes to temple, the way Amma prays, the way Amma conducts herself, how she carries herself, all that should be a reflection for a devotee, being in the family life. Why is Amma has decided to be a householder, having a wife, children, that responsibility? We have to think about this. And then her work. Her work means going to temple every day, 7 days. She even says, you people, Sunday you get leave, Sunday I don't get. So there's a lot of meanings to all this, which we need to read. We need to observe. So I like to do that. I like to observe all these things. So looking at Amma was like a role model. So when she talks about the Amma, so there's something to this. And then that's when you go deeper into it, and and Amma has always said, I am in you, in the Anma, in the Anma. It's right in you. We are not like 100 yards or even 1 centimeter away. We are both there. It is for you to search and find, seek and find, and you will find it. But you need practice. You need to get integrated, you need to get connected to your Anma. So that very statement I'm saying, Alma onnu sollala, whether to go or not to go to Malaysia was what she was telling us, in the sense that I need approval. I need the Alma to guide me. I need the Alma to give me, because the Alma knows. The Alma is actually your inborn teacher. It's a silent voice. Sometimes we like to hurry things. So the Alma says, no, stop, think, look left. Before you cross the road, right? You look left, you look right, you look left again. And when the road is clear, only then those things makes you think. The Alma is actually, avasarapadada, don't be in a hurry. Is it really necessary? You want to spend whatever, is it really necessary? You want to do this, is it necessary? It kind of like, a check and balance thing. It's like, it plays like a devil's advocate kind of thing. So when I started writing the Anma 108 times, a lot of all this kind of, they call it unarbu. Unarbu means instincts, intuitions, which just comes to you. So when I started writing that Anma, and then the second time we went to see Amma, again Amma says the same. "Hey, Anma onnu sollala."
But did Amma tell you to write Anma 108 times?
No, Amma didn't say. Amma
Okay.
didn't say. It's just that, it's like I say, when you get deeper into Amma, this kind of thoughts just comes to you. I don't know how you explain that, but it just comes. Like she said, right. So I was just thinking is about my memory and to help me in my memory. And then from there, it's like you get into different dimensions, just by the word pride, and then it's a ripple effect, just not about memory. And the next thing you know, you're trying to know yourself better, understand yourself better. Why am I having all these pressures, all these worries, these anxieties, and why am I forgetting? Why am I having 1,000 thoughts running in me at the same time? You start to sit down, and then you start to ponder, and then you start to reflect. Oh, that's what Amma means. Talk to your Anma. Speak with your Anma. Amma always says, uh, uh, what do you call, communicate with your Anma. Connect with your Anma. She always says that. Anma kele. Amma Anma enna sedu. What is your Anma doing? So she's actually teaching us or guiding us. Say, you don't have to look outside you. Everything is, I am in you. The Sakti, the power is in you, which will guide you to do the right thing at the right moment. It's very important, because right thing at the right moment. Many of us, sometimes we jump the gun, we are a bit, want to get things done, because the mind is so influenced with this external process. The temptations, we see these, we hear these, then we start comparing, and then, so to balance, to be sync with the mind, we need to get the Anma to help us. The mind starts running to the material world, because you know what's happening, right? Materialistic, you want more, you're not, there's nothing enough. You want to go on. And so the Anma teaches you, yes, you can pursue your dreams, go for your dreams, but be grounded, be humble, look around you, be careful. It's not, it's not like what you see. There's much, much more deeper things. People have different agendas. So when I started writing this Anma thing, so it prompted me to go and see Amma. And Amma said, what do you call, right. Twice she said, right. So I said, okay. So, and at that point of time, I was wondering, okay, the Anma is telling me to write about my experience. So I came across, I don't know, this all takes, it just falls into place. Once you decide that I want to pursue this, it starts from you. It starts from you. That is very important. Yeah, Amma is always there. But she's given the intellect, given us the mind to think, and the hands, legs. So we got to use it. Many of us make the mistake that no, Amma is there. She will do this, she will do that. No, yes. It's a no and a yes, because no meaning, hey, I want you to live your life. As parents, we want the children to live, to grow. We can only guide them. We cannot live for them, because they have to go through the grind. So you're just guiding them, but you're also telling, come on, be independent, be yourself. We are grooming them. So exactly what Amma is trying to do. Yes, I'm with you, but I want you to realize who you are, what is this world about, and all that. Unless you get the experience, only then you're going to learn. So these are the things which, with the Anma thing, you start connecting. So I came across this Australian website. They just call it Supreme Sakthi. So I started writing about my experiences, bits and pieces here, and the miracles that Amma did over the years. And I got very good feedback, in the chat group and all of the feedbacks. I'm waiting for the next part. I'm really eagerly waiting. And so that kind of like, oh, what Amma said it's all there, it's happening. So that's when I started, what do you call, writing down slowly, carefully, taking my time, patiently, one by one of all these experiences. And from these experiences, what did I learn? How did it guide me? And all that. So from the pressures at work, from the absent-minded thing, and then the pressures at work and the problems at work, with Amma's guidance, I got a promotion, which is totally out of the blue, not even my wildest dream, because as I said earlier on, I'm quite lowly educated in that sense. And from a clerk, not that I'm looking down being a clerk, we all have to start somewhere. And that clerical position was the foundation for me. So from there, I started becoming an officer, and then from one officer, suddenly I became a manager. And I was just thinking, yeah, it's on one side, I have to put in the hard work. It was like crazy, that there was a time where I was the first one in the office and the last one to actually go home. I spent so much of hours. I guess that's Amma's way of telling, look, life, uh, position, status, yeah, it has got its importance, because money is important. There are many teachings which doesn't really go into the material side, but Amma is Amma. That's why I'm saying this guru, this guru is complete in the sense that to live on this planet, what is it that you need? You need the five elements. You need money. You need support. You need what do you call, guidance. So you need to have all this. So money is important, and you can get more money, you can do more charity, right? You can help people. You can do wonders when you have money. But at the same time, you got to be grounded. Don't get carried away, and with all that wealth, you become richer and richer, and then you forget a lot of things. So Amma, on one hand, she's bringing us up. At the same time, it's like a kite. She just lets it go, and then you grow and you grow and you grow. And some people don't want to come back. They get sucked up there, and then their karma or whatever it is. So we have a big role to play. Amma is always there, but remember, you have your role. That's why we have taken this birth to come here to experience and to realize there is a greater power, which you are actually. That power is just a manifestation.
So how long
It's
it took to write this book?
well, I tell you, it took me a long time. I took my time because I wanted it to be good. I wanted it to be perfect. And then I finally got it done. All the hard sweat, all that, brought it to Amma. And that's
And
another story for another day.
did you give a copy of the book to Amma?
Yeah, I gave a copy, but I just wanted to make this point. So when I became a manager, that Anma prompted me to say, hey, look, you are now in that position. You can help people. But you need to also look at your job. You got to get your job done. So I started delegating those targets that we need to meet, those goals that we set, and all that. And I kind of like guide the staff. But on the other hand, I was doing a lot of Ammas work. So I always remember Amma saying, "Yeah, pani ni say, oh pani na saving, oh
Correct,
pani na
correct.
patu kondirin." So what it means is, you do my work. What is that work? That work is charity, helping people, helping them in whatever way, not necessarily monetarily, but whatever assistance and all. So on this side, you take care of your job, your family, and all that. That's what you have to do. That's your duties and responsibilities. But Amma says that's only actually a rest for you. Working, doing my work is your real duty. Always remember that a lot of people make a mistake here. So doing Amma's work should be our priority. But family, work, we need to strive for excellence in all that. You got to give your best. Here, you have to give your best in the society. We need to share about all the tremendous things we have learned from Amma, the miracles that she's done for us. And don't you think it is only fair that we let the world know who Amma is, who our spiritual guru is, and his hard work in the last 52 years, the blood and sweat and tears that he went through? It was not easy. We will talk about all that. So there's so much to share actually. I know time is of essence here. So that's why I started writing this. And every devotee, please, it's my humble request. One of the greatest service you can do for our spiritual guru Bangaru Amma is either you write, you talk about it, but don't worry. I'm not saying this out of ego or to blow my trumpet. The talking here is actually not me. That's the way I look at it. Amma is doing the talking. So when you want to share your experience, don't worry. Oh, I don't know how to speak. I'm so afraid. No, I've never done this. Don't worry. Amma will speak for you. Amma will write for you. You only have to take the first step saying, I want to share my experience. And that's very, very important for each people. Okay?
Yep. So one last thing. So when you went and gave the book to Amma, what was Amma's reaction?
She was actually I can never forget that fine morning. It was early in the morning. She was sitting beside the cow shed, a place that I never envisioned. It just happened, So when you want to do something good, Amma opens all the doors for you. So it just happened, and then when I gave her the book, this is the original copy actually.
Oh,
And she just took the book and she just flipped through every single page in a second, Just her thumb just rolled left and roll on the right, and she said, right, good, it will go far. Nalla odum, she said. That's the blessings I got. And I don't know what prompted me. Uh, I wanted to capture that moment. So she was sitting on the chair very leisurely and all that. So I just said, beside somebody came out of the blue. Your name, somebody with your name came. And I gave him the thing and he just snapped it, and oh God.
so you took a
That is
picture of
what,
Amma?
sorry?
You took a picture of Amma?
Amma and me together.
Oh, is
The
it?
guy took a picture of me and Amma,
You
me
should share
together.
that. You should share that.
Hey, it's on my WhatsApp profile photo.
Okay.
So that was one momentous moment, one blessings which not even
Yeah,
in my wildest.
exactly. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is there are many gurus out there, many teachings, many beliefs. This is totally, totally your fault. Now, to those people around the world who don't know about Melmaruvathur, which was a tiny village about 90 kilometers from Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India, was a very tiny, obscure village, and today it's like a city, and the growth you can see, and the charitable work, and it is a universal teaching. That's the point.
Right.
You want to look for a universal guru, you want to look for a complete guru, If you are interested in meditation, you can go far there. If you are interested in the ritualistic side, you can go far there. You are interested in doing service for mankind, the service, the charitable part, you can see it there. And that soil has got powers. Believe me, that soil has got tremendous, tremendous powers. You need to step. So just step on it, give it a shot. It's you and your soul. And
No, I think you rightly said when you start doing Amma's work, your work automatically happens. I think it's many have had this experience. I have had this experience. You never know how things move because you're when you focus on Amma, right? You will find that something is happening in the background without your knowledge that life is proceeding. And you wouldn't know. You would think like I tried so hard to do this, it was not working. And now when I've started doing Tondu or service for Amma, this is moving, right? This is working. So I think that's Amma's way of getting things done. At the same time, making us do the her work, her service work, so that our karmic baggage gets lightened. So that's, I think, very rightly said. Thank you so much for your time, Silva sir. Next session, I have few more questions, especially on meditation. And you are doing a lot of classes, or you're guiding so many people on meditation, and we have a lot more to talk. So we will connect again in our next session. Thank you so much.
அம்மாவை நினை மனமே, மேல்மருவூர் அம்மாவை நினை மனமே.
Please like, share, and subscribe to the Bangaru Amma Global YouTube channel for more inspiring and uplifting videos like this one.